Welcome everybody to my first Mageblade build video. Today we're going over best in slot for the Mageblade. Here we're watching a showcase of my first time in VMA with this particular build setup. I got a 544k and the boss burns were very outstanding. So that's why I love this build. Let's talk about damage really quick. You got a couple gear sets that are optimal for best in slot and Vet Maelstrom. My personal opinion is gonna be Burning Spellweave is gonna win. You could use Twiceborn Star, Scathing Mage, Julianos even. Those would all work. Here I'm using a Willpower front bar staff with the spell damage glyph on it, and a Vet Inferno Maelstrom back bar. Where I got Wall of Elements. I got the dual wield Inferno. The Mageblade's really awesome. Heals with the Swallow Soul and Sap Essence. And refreshing Path as well. And siphoning attacks makes it almost impossible to not sustain with this Mageblade setup. So that's always really nice, never having to worry about magic. You could use... Now, I got a Willpower on my front bar staff. I got 2 Willpower Jewelry pieces, 1 Moondancer Jewelry piece, and 2 Willpower on the body with the rest Scathing Mage. You could simply take off the 2-piece Moondancer and put on Kina. Your 1 jewelry piece will just, I mean, if it's gold, then it'll just be, you know, a gold stat jewelry piece. It won't be really doing anything. And if you really think about it, 2-piece Kina is going to be giving you 2 traits worth of buffs. Is the same as if you had the Moondancer hat and helmet on. For me, the only difference is going to be Kina has to actually be procced for it to even be considered in competition with Moondancer. And as we all know, Kina, if you're in Vet Maelstrom in particular, while it might be stronger, let's say in a trial, because you can keep it procced and just your rotation is constant. In Vet Maelstrom, we all know that we're respawning our AoEs constantly, and all these different things are going on. Kina is a little bit. I mean, if you can sustain it and use it, it is fine. You'll probably get about the same outcome, but I like using the Moondancer much more. You could use Infoul instead of the Moondancer, but like on a Mageblade, you already have enough crit, and Moondancer is going to give you that extra 1,000 magic, which does equate to some spell damage, so that's going to be more damage for you in the end. Let's go over CP. I got a whole bunch into crit damage because this Mageblade has like I got 78% crit, somewhere around there. Or if I had Infoul, it's like 82% crit, so it's a lot of damage. So I also tried Grothdarr. That one was, you know, it was okay, but damage was down. Just the numbers that I was hitting were low. I don't think that the flame AoE damage around it really made up for it, to be quite honest. So here I am. Here in a second, I'm going to show you my gear setup. So I got that Sharpened Willpower on the front bar, and I like that it's on the front bar because it's gold and it buffs the set. You see I got Scathing on in this video. Burning Spellweave will be a better option. It will do more damage, and the buff stays up longer. Anyway, enough with the conventional builds. This is my new Mageblade build that I've been getting used to. I got a Mother Sorrow sword and a Burning Spellweave sword, both of them sharpened. Super crit, 82% crit on my Mageblade. My front bar, I use concealed weapon instead of Swallow Soul. I think I have like 30 champion points and a quick recovery, so that refreshing path is my home. Sap Essence also heals for a whole bunch too. It's on my front bar, so it's giving me that spell damage buff as well, in case you're a little bit stingy like I am. Anyway, more to follow with this build coming up. Maybe I can get it ready for trials. Thinking maybe attempt to put Moondancer on the sword instead, something along those lines to get that 5% bonus along with the sword bonus. Anyway, like and share.